Homer went out early in the morning to get the newspaper, but found the dog clutching it in its mouth and refusing to let go. As they tugged at it, the entire newspaper was torn to shreds. The dog then set its sights on Homer's breakfast. Homer shouted harshly to stop it, but the dog couldn't understand human speech. The dog proceeded to devour all of his food. As a result, Homer chained the dog up in the yard. Just then, Lisa came down with mumps.
No way, she's faking. If Lisa stays home, I stay home. If Bart stays home, I'm going to school. Fine. Then, wait a minute. If Lisa goes to school, then I go to school. But then Lisa stays home, so I stay home. So Lisa goes to school.
Lisa, don't confuse your brother like that. Have a nice day at school, Bart.
Just as Bart was getting on the bus, the dog managed to break free from its chain. Bart immediately ordered the dog to go home, but the dog still didn't understand him. The dog then began following the school bus along the road, all the way to Apu's convenience store, where it stole some of Apu's beef jerky. Before long, Homer received a complaint call from an elderly neighbor. At first, Homer was convinced the dog was still chained up, until he looked out the window and saw the empty yard. He immediately pulled the dog out of the pool. On the way back, Flanders passed by. Homer was drawn to the brand new sneakers on his feet. Upon learning that the shoes were quite expensive, Homer could only watch enviously as Flanders walked away. While browsing the mall, he happened to come across the same popular model of sneakers. The high price tag made him hesitate, but after recalling what Flanders had said, he ultimately decided to buy the shoes. Homer placed his new shoes on the top shelf of the closet. Unexpectedly, the dog found them. The next moment, a shoelace fell to the floor. The dog lunged at it. By the time Homer realized what was happening, he found the new shoes in pieces all over the floor, and the culprit behind it all was the family dog. Witnessing this scene, Homer completely lost it, so he put the dog on a much sturdier chain. Homer then had no choice but to take the shoes to the store for a refund, but the staff refused to accept them. Just as Homer was feeling down about it, he spotted a giant cookie.
Big cookie.
After trying a sample, Homer bought one right away. He stuck a warning note next to the cookie, but dogs can't read. All the dog could think about was the cookie in Homer's hand. As soon as Homer walked away, the dog went straight for the cookie. Meanwhile, Marge and Lisa were admiring the newly finished embroidery. Just as they were closing the door to leave, the dog charged straight at the embroidery on the bed. When the family rushed back, all they saw was the embroidery torn to shreds. Marge sadly hugged the shredded embroidery. Homer hurried over to comfort her, but the next second, he noticed the cookie, now reduced to crumbs by the dog. Seeing this, Homer immediately called a family meeting. As the family gathered to discuss the matter, Homer decided to give the dog away. Bart, seeing this, tried his best to dissuade them. Lisa also said she didn't want to give the dog away. Just then, Marge spotted an ad for a pet training school in the newspaper. Homer said that if the dog could successfully graduate from the training school, it could stay in the house. Bart was overjoyed to have been given one last chance, so he began training the dog himself at the school. But the dog showed no reaction at all.
Congratulations, Sonny. You've earned a toffee.
Oh, thank you, you moldy old maid.
When they returned home that night, Bart persisted with the training, but the dog remained unmoved. Seeing this, Lisa persuaded Bart to spend some happy final moments with the dog.
Go get it, boy!
Bart then happily played with the dog. On the eve of the dog's departure, Bart tearfully said goodbye.
Because you don't understand a single word I say. Sit!
Unexpectedly, the dog understood Bart's command to sit. Bart then gave a few more simple commands, and the dog followed them all perfectly.
Pull over!
So, at the pet school's graduation show, Bart successfully helped the dog earn its diploma.